Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're bringing a little NCAA football 14 content to you today. It's our Cal State Fullerton Titans Dynasty, and we are in the postseason. We're going to bring to you some post-Christmas bowl games, starting with Kansas and Stanford from San Diego and the Holiday Bowl. Kansas, a surprising 8-4 team. Stanford at number 14 in the country, and KJ Costello finds Fehoko for the touchdown to get the scoring started. Stanford up 7-0 late in the first quarter. Costello down the left side. Catch is made again by Simi Fehoko. That'll put the Cardinal in field goal range, and they will put 3 points on the board. 10-0 Stanford late in the first quarter. Now early in the second, Stanford going the other way on a 3rd down and 7. KJ Costello all day to throw, finds Connor Weddington in the back of the end zone. Touchdown Stanford. It's now 17-0, and not looking really good for Kansas right now. Although a bowl loss would probably not diminish how great Kansas' season was, at least as far as a stepping stone to greater things in the future for the Kansas Jayhawks. So Stanford up 24-0 now. We are nearing the end of the third quarter. KJ Costello over the middle. Catch is made on a big 3rd down, and they pick up the first down. 2nd down and goal to give on the left side to Dorian Maddox, a 9-yard touchdown run, and Stanford goes up 31-0 late in the third quarter. Kansas punting the ball away. It's fielded at the 35, and a broken tackle later across midfield down to the 40. Another broken tackle, and Weddington's going to get it down to the 25. Here comes KJ Costello in the offense, and on 3rd down and goal, they don't quite punch it in. Stanford elects to put 3 points on the board rather than try to punch it in. 37-0 Cardinal with the lead, and now Puka Williams and the Kansas Jayhawks. That was Thomas McVitie on the pass. Gets Kansas on the board, but it's not going to be enough. Simi Fehoko, 4 catches, 131 yards, and 2 touchdowns is your Holiday Bowl MVP. Stanford moves to 10-3, 37-7 win over Kansas to finish off their season. Let's move on to Virginia and Arizona State. Arizona State at 6-6. We're at Bank of America Stadium, the Belk Bowl. It's in Charlotte. Arizona State 6-6, Virginia 8-4, but I think Arizona State has to be favored in this game by a little bit because Virginia has lost 4 games in a row. And here comes a read option by Jaden Daniels, and Arizona State's on the board first. Can Virginia come back? Perkins down the right side, all the way down the hash marks. Easy touchdown for Tavares Kelly from Bryce Perkins, and that ties the game up at 7 apiece late in the first quarter. Jaden Daniels keeps it again, 5-yard touchdown run, and ASU goes up 14-7. Here is Daniels and the Sun Devils again. Daniels, a lot of time, swings it out to the right side. On a 4th down and 2, John Humphrey picks up the first down, and now Arizona State, same play, same result, this time into the end zone for 6. And ASU's up 21-7 now. Pump fake on that little swing out to the right side. Daniels is going to Brandon Ayuk. 34-yard touchdown reception for Ayuk, and Arizona State is up 28-7. Nearing halftime, it's 28-10 now. Arizona State still with the football. Frank Darby makes the catch. That'll put him in field goal range, and Arizona State will put 3 more points on the board before the break. Let's go to the second half. Early in the second half, Jaden Daniels spins his way into the end zone from 6 yards out, and the lead is continuing to grow. It's 37-10 in favor of Arizona State, and ASU goes on to roll in a win over Virginia, who dropped the final 5 games of the season. Your player of the game is Jaden Daniels. He is the Belk Bowl MVP. 41-10 the final score. Arizona State finishes with a winning record, and Virginia has gone from a national championship contender to 8-5 in 5 consecutive weeks. All right, Tulsa and Wake Forest from the Independence Bowl. Independence Stadium. Here comes Wake with the ball midway through the first quarter, and Kendall Hinton with the touchdown. Wake Forest and Tulsa are tied at 7. Here come the Golden Hurricanes. Seth Boomer scores. Golden Hurricane go up 14-7. Wake Forest trailing. Tulsa connects, touchdown. It's now 21-7 in favor of Tulsa. Here comes Wake again. Look at the effort to stay on his feet, and it's a touchdown for Jamie Newman. And it's a 7-point game, high-scoring game here in the first half. Early in the third now, with the score 31-27. Wake Forest, a screen pass out on the right side, a touchdown here would give the Demon Deacons the lead. Jamie Newman's going to keep it right up the middle on the read option. And midway through the third quarter, Wake has the lead. Here comes the Golden Hurricane. Pump fake. Or play action, sorry. Throw down the right side. Catch is made. And it is Sam Crawford Jr., 70 yards on the touchdown reception from Seth Bonner. And now we've got a fumble. Ball's on the turf. Tulsa's going to pick it up. And that's going to be a pick 6. Or a scoop and score, I should say. I was thinking pick up and score 6. Scoop and score. Touchdown. Tulsa. Here comes Wake Forest now. Down to the goal line. Nope, they get in. Touchdown. We're all tied up at 48. Crazy game going on here at the Independence Bowl. On 3rd down and 8, Juan Carlos Santana makes the catch for the touchdown. Seth Boomer, 37 of 50 on the day. Here's Jamie Newman now. Jamie Newman trying to answer. And it looks like he's going to. We're going to be tied at 55 unless Wake Forest goes for 2. They don't. We're tied at 55 with 1 minute to go. Jamie Newman, screen pass out to the right side. Is that Carney? Yes, it is. Cade Carney. 9-yard reception. Less than a minute to go. Newman throws out to the left side. Catch is made. Receiver's pushed out of bounds. 10 seconds to go. 9 seconds. Here's Newman. Throws down to the 10. They get a timeout. Wake Forest is going to attempt a field goal to win the game. And it is good. And Wake Forest is going to win this one by a score of 58-55 over Tulsa. Great season by the Golden Hurricane comes to a close in a disappointing fashion, 58-55. Insanely high-scoring game from the Independence Bowl. All right, Central Florida, UCF and Syracuse from the Russell Athletic Bowl in Orlando. So you've got to say this is a home field advantage for UCF, playing in their home stadium. Catch over the middle by Greg McCrae. Kind of a disappointing season for UCF altogether, though, considering their expectations. And this pass is picked off by Syracuse, and he'll take a knee in the end zone. Here come the Orange. They're down to the 10-yard line. Sean Riley with the reception. 3rd down and 11. Still no score in the game until Nykeem Johnson does the toe tap on the back of the end zone. Syracuse up 7-0. Later on in the second quarter, Syracuse knocking on the door again on 3rd down. Mo Neal is stopped at the goal line. And UCF forces Syracuse to kick a field goal, making it 10-0 in favor of the Orange. That is our halftime score. So 20th ranked UCF held scoreless in the first half. Now it's 16-0. Syracuse with the lead. UCF with the football and a chance to put points on the board. Trey Nixon makes the catch. Here's the give to Greg McCrae right up the middle. Touchdown Knights. And it is now 16-6. UCF is going for 2 to make it an 8-point game, and they get it. Kayvon Ahmad makes the catch. 16-8 with a minute 53 to go in the game. And UCF trying to tie it up. A nice little screen pass down the right side. A broken tackle. Touchdown Greg McCrae. And now it's all of a sudden a 2-point game with a minute 47 to go. 2-point conversion to try to tie it up. Throw, right side, incomplete. And it's going to be 16-14. Syracuse has the ball now. Chance to put the game away. Tommy DeVito, a 7-yard touchdown run. Makes it 23-14. It's now a 2-score game with a minute 13 to go. Here comes UCF. They're going to have to score and get an onside kick. Jacob Harris, 30-yard reception from Brandon Wimbush. Here is Wimbush again. Throwing down the right side to the 6 or 7 to Gabriel Davis. 21 seconds to go. Desperation times for UCF. Brandon Wimbush will run it in, making it 23-20. And here comes the important onside kick. It's recovered by Syracuse. And that'll do it. The Syracuse Orange get the win basically on the road over UCF. Tommy DeVito is your player of the game. Had 96 yards rushing on top of his passing yards. Syracuse with the win. They improved to 9-4, and they win the Russell Athletic Bowl. UCF falls to 10-4 on the season, and they'll regroup for next year. Minnesota and TCU. This is a good matchup in the Meineke Car Care Bowl of Texas. TCU early in the first quarter to Jalen Rager over the middle for the touchdown. TCU up 10-0. At this point of the game, still 10-0. Late in the first half. Here comes Minnesota. Tyler Johnson makes the catch down to the 22-yard line. On a 2nd down and 10, look at that pass breakup by Trevon Moehrig on the Tanner Morgan pass. 3rd down and 10 for Minnesota. Here's Tanner Morgan stepping up in the pocket, throws down the seam, caught, touchdown Seth Green, and that makes it a 10-7 game. Although TCU is going to try to answer that score here late in the first half. 1st down and goal now from inside the 5-6 seconds. He's going to pull it down, a blocker in front of him, and it's a touchdown for TCU, making it 17-7 at the halftime break. Let's go to the 3rd quarter now. More Horned Frogs down the right sideline. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown TCU is Trevante Heights. 51-yard touchdown. Horned Frogs go up 24-7 with 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Horned Frogs have it again deep in Minnesota territory. Throw over the middle. This time it's Aldontre Davis. And it's 31-10 TCU. They go on to roll Minnesota in this game. And the Horned Frogs get the win. Alex Delton is your player of the game. 285 yards passing, 101 yards rushing. And the Horned Frogs win at 34-17. Both teams finish at 7-6 on the season. But TCU goes out with a bowl win. Next up, UTEP at Nevada. Both teams 7-5. We played both teams with our Cal State Fullerton team. We lost to UTEP in overtime. We lost to Nevada in regulation. Both games were close, though. And Carson Strong's going to run it in for the Pack. Nevada up 7-0 early in this matchup of the Armed Forces Bowl. Here's Carson Strong again, throwing it out to the right side. Pass is picked off by UTEP, and that's your first turnover of the game. Nevada leading 7-0. Here comes UTEP. A rollout. Luke Laufenberg makes the catch for the touchdown, and the Miners tie it up at 7. Now it's 13-7 in favor of the Pack. Here comes UTEP. Down the left sideline, catch is made by Walter Dawn, and he goes out of bounds down inside the 5. Read option. And Kai Loxley keeps it. Touchdown UTEP. They take the lead by a score of 14-13. We're approaching halftime here in this one. The Armed Forces Bowl. It's in Fort Worth, I believe, the Armed Forces Bowl. Carson Strong, right side, catch made. Caleb Fossum down inside the 10. Brings up 1st down and goal now from the 3. Caleb Strong, 10 seconds to go in the half. He's going to throw back over the middle of the field. Catch is made, Nevada. Scores again, making it 23-14. We go to late in the 3rd quarter, Nevada again. Caleb Fossum from Carson Strong, and now Carson Strong is going to pull it down and try to score. And he does. It's now a score of 29-14 pending the PAT. And they're going to go for 2 here. Carson Strong's going to pull it down. He gets 2 points, making it 31-14. Early in the 4th quarter, Nevada leading 31-14. And UTEP coughs up the football. It's recovered by the Wolfpack. First turnover of the day for UTEP. And it was costly. They were driving. And now Nevada has the football. Carson Strong on the other end of the field. Finds Elijah Cooks, 10-yard touchdown reception, and Cooks puts Nevada up by a score of 38-14. Carson Strong, your player of the game, had 442 yards passing for Nevada. And the Wolfpack get the win in the Armed Forces Bowl, outscoring UTEP 41-22. All right, we've got, see, 5 more games to cover here in this episode of bowl games. UCLA and Memphis from the Fight Hunger Bowl in San Francisco. Memphis, ranked number 17 in the country. UCLA unranked. Let's see how it goes. Memphis is up 3-0. DeMonte Coxey makes the catch. Here's the give off the left side. Patrick Taylor. Another first down for the Tigers. The American Athletic Conference was really good this season. Memphis, UCF, Cincinnati broke the BCS. Tulsa had a good year. Houston had a good year. Lots of good teams in that conference. Memphis leading at 10-7 here late in the second quarter. Here come the Tigers again. Give right up the gut. It's Kenneth Gainwell who picks up 12. 4th down and 14. Memphis is trying a field goal. It's a long one. It's good. 13-7 the lead for the Tigers. Late in the first half, here comes UCLA. Chase Cota makes the catch. Bruins down inside the 10. And Dorian Robinson's going to be sacked for a loss of 2. It'll bring up 4th down. UCLA is going to put 3 points on the board, making it 13-10 at the break. So UCLA is keeping it close here against 17th ranked Memphis. Here comes Dorian Robinson again over the middle. Catch is made down to the 6. It's Jalen Irwin. 3rd down and goal for UCLA. And football's on the turf. Ball's on the ground. Memphis gets on it. And that's a costly turnover. UCLA had a chance to at least cut the lead to 3 there. And here comes Memphis the other way. Touchdown Tigers. Brady White throws the touchdown strike, and Memphis goes on to win. Brady White is your player of the game. Had 105 yards rushing, 151 yards passing. And the Tigers are bowl champions of the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl. 22-10 win. They finish with a great 11-2 record and beat a Pac-12 team to cap off their year. All right, Kansas State and Oregon. Oregon ranked number 13. This is the Alamo Bowl from Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Oregon already up 3-0. Here's Skylar Thompson and the Wildcats. Thompson down the right hash marks to Joaquin Gill for 53 yards. It's 3rd down and goal now a few plays later. Thompson hands it off the left side to Jordan Brown, picks up a yard. It brings up 4th down. And K-State's going to have to kick a field goal to tie things up at 3 apiece. And that would be the score at the end of the first quarter. We go to the second quarter now. K-State with the ball. Skylar Thompson out to Blaze Blaze Gammon makes the catch. 1st down and goal now for the Wildcats. 2 running backs in the backfield. Here's the give off the left side to James Gilbert, and he punches it in for the touchdown. K-State up 10-3. Here early in the third quarter now, Skylar Thompson flushed out of the pocket. He's running, and he is tackled, and he comes up hurt and would have to leave the football game. So Kansas State playing with a backup quarterback here. James Gilbert makes the catch, but it's short, and they turn the ball over on downs. Here is Justin Herbert, throws off his back foot, and the pass is intercepted by Kansas State. So without Skylar Thompson, maybe K-State turns to their defense to get this one done. There would be a huge upset if they are able to hold on here, especially without their starting quarterback. Travis Dye goes nowhere. 4th down. Oregon has to put up another field goal, making it 17-6. It's now 17-9 after yet another field goal. And here's Herbert over the middle. Catch is made to Johnny Johnson down to the 5. It'll bring up 4th down. Oregon's going to go for it this time. No more field goals with 2:44 left to go in the game. And Herbert's going to be hit and dropped. And the turnover on downs gives K-State the ball. It's still just an 8-point game, a 1-score game. And the catch is made by Kansas State, giving them a 1st down. Dalton showing with the catch, and that 1st down would ice it. Kansas State pulls off what is probably the biggest upset so far in our bowl season with a 17-9 win over the Oregon Ducks. All right, 3 more games to get through in this episode. Really good matchup here between Texas and Michigan State from the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl in Tempe, Arizona, and Sun Devil Stadium. Here is Michigan State. Lewerke throws into the end zone. It's picked off by Texas. And they take a knee. 1st down and 10 for the Longhorns. Texas's season started with a loss at home to New Mexico State. They could end it with a win in the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl over Michigan State, and they are ranked number 22, Texas is. So, I mean, it looked really bad early for Texas. Oh, this can't be good. Quarterback is down and out. We've got the backup in now. Chase Ellinger is out of the game. And Raycon Williams with the sack for Michigan State. Still no score in this game. 4:30 to go, and we've got points on the board. Texas strikes first. Midway through the first quarter, it's 3-0 Longhorns. Lewerke screen pass out to the right side. Catch is made, and he's going to power his way into the end zone. Connor Hayward for the touchdown for the Spartans. It's 7-3, Michigan State leading. Here comes Texas again. Ellinger's back in the game for the Longhorns. He hooks up over the middle to Malcolm Epps. And on a 3rd down and 6, Ellinger's going to pull it down and run. He's got plenty of room. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. 13-7, Texas now. As we go into the 3rd quarter, it's now 13-10. Texas with the football again. Sam Ellinger, 11-yard touchdown run. And Texas's lead is now up to 20-10. Here's Sam Ellinger again. He's going to pull it down and run again. He's got lots of room on the outside, and he breaks the plane. Touchdown, Longhorns, making it 27-10. Texas again, they're rolling here. Jordan Whittington, 34-10 over Michigan State. Texas looking good here in this bowl game. Lewerke finds Matt Dotson for the touchdown, making it 34-17 in the 4th quarter. Michigan State has a chance again. They get another touchdown. Connor Hayward. It's 34-18, and they're back in the red zone again. Here's Lewerke. Touchdown to Jalen Naylor. And they're going to go for 2 here to try to make it an 8-point game, and they're not going to get it. Lewerke goes down in a heap. 5 seconds left. With 37-24, Texas is going to win this game, but Michigan State's going to add a few more points to the scoreboard. 37-31. Here comes the onside kick with just 1 second. It's not going to matter much. Texas recovers it, and they win the football game by a final score of 37-31. Texas ends their season a bowl champion after beginning it losing to New Mexico State. So a good turnaround for the Longhorns. They would have liked better, but could have been worse. 37-31 win for Texas. And now we have Tennessee and North Carolina from the Music City Bowl in Nashville. This is a great matchup. I believe these teams have probably played each other a few times in bowl games, if I'm not mistaken. Tennessee and North Carolina. Here come the Vols. Dominic Wood-Anderson makes the catch for the touchdown. Tennessee's up 7-0. Now the Vols are up 10-0. Here's the throw out to the right side to Jackson Lowe. He makes the catch. It's 17-0 Tennessee. I thought this was going to be a great close ball game, and it's not looking like it right now. Austin Pope, a 2-yard touchdown run, making it 24-0 Tennessee. And at the halftime break, it's 27-0 Volunteers. Here comes North Carolina trying to get themselves back in the game. On a 4th down and 2, they pick up the 1st down. 3rd down and goal. Floating it out to the right side. The catch is made by Daz Newsome. 2nd down and goal. Give right side. Touchdown Michael Carter. 4-yard touchdown run. And UNC's on the board. They break the goose egg. 27-7 now. Here comes Tennessee. Big 1st down on a 3rd down and 9 now. 57 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass nearly picked off. It'll bring up 4th down as Garantano's pass is dropped. And the Vols have to put on 3 points. It's 30-7. Here comes North Carolina. UNC going up top to the right side. De'Ami Brown makes the catch. 23-yard touchdown from Sam Howell. And here comes the 2-point conversion. Howell over the middle. Daz Newsome makes the catch, but he comes up short. It's 30-13. And now 4th down and 1. And Tennessee stuffs it. Antonio Williams goes nowhere. And the Volunteers celebrate a Music City Bowl victory here in Nashville. Jarrett Garantano, 251 yards passing and 2 touchdowns, is the Music City Bowl MVP. For your Tennessee Volunteers, who get the win 30-13 over North Carolina. All right, last game we're going to cover here in this episode. After this episode, we'll have 2 more episodes of bowl games, and then we'll bring you the national championship. This one is Arizona and Miami from the Sun Bowl in El Paso, Texas. Arizona just cracked the top 25 at number 25. Miami has been in the top 25 this year. And we're going to start things off with a Hurricanes interception touchdown. 7-0 Miami over Arizona. This is basically a home game for Arizona. I know Tucson is not far from El Paso, just a couple hour drive. And it's now 14-3 Hurricanes. Here come the Wildcats. Broken tackle on a 2nd down and 8. And Gary Brightwell gets down inside the 20 to the 10. Give is to Brightwell again. This time he gets in for the touchdown. 10-yard touchdown run for Brightwell, making the score 14-10. Now it's 20-13 later in the game. Miami with a 7-point lead on a 3rd down. Jaron Williams is tackled, forcing a field goal attempt to make it a 10-point game. We're late in the 3rd quarter here. 3:50 to go in the 3rd to be exact. And it's 23-13 Canes. Here come the Canes again. Over the middle, catch is made. Down to the 25 to the 24. 23-13. Pretty solid Christmas game here. I don't know what the date was on this game, but we've got lots of green and red on the field between these two teams. Christmas colors. Miami puts 3 more on the board, making it 26-13 on 4th down for the Wildcats. With 55 seconds to go, they make the catch down to the 15. That's Thomas Reed. 2nd down and 10 now. 47 seconds. Another pass down to the left side. Drew Dixon is going to come up short. Here is Khalil Tate again, throwing out to the right side this time. Catch is made, but precious time is running off the clock. 14 seconds to go here now on a 4th down and goal. And Khalil Tate drops the football. It's recovered, but it can't be advanced. And Miami is going to win the Sun Bowl. Bubba Baxa, the kicker, is your MVP. He was 4 of 4 on field goals and put 12 points on the board for the Canes, who win it by a score of 26-13. And that will do it for this episode of Cal State Fullerton Titans Dynasty. It's our 2nd edition of our bowl season. We'll have a 3rd and 4th edition before we get to the national championship here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.